Okay, here's the Bandsaw WD-2422A. Here's a quick tutorial on how to use it. Turn on the machine with this main on and off switch. Release the E-stop by twisting. Let the screen boot up. Press this twice. And we'll go over these right now in a bit. This is your main control panel. This turns on the hydraulics for the system. If you have it on the cycle mode, you won't be able to turn it on. So you gotta come over here. This turns on the lamp. This turns on the coolant. You do need to check the rotation on the coolant pump, which is back here. Coolant pump is right here. You can either put your finger in here and feel the shaft rotating, or look at it through the top. And if this is backwards, you need to change facing to your machine. But we're good on my machine right now. So let's go back to the control panel. Now that we have hydraulics on, we can move the machine. So we'll go up. Go all the way up. And you can now safely open the vise. No, not yet. So in this, we're not high enough for the machine to safely want to open the vise. So right now it's only moving 5 millimeters at a time. So if you keep going higher, it clears the work area, and then you should be able to open it. Yeah, see? So now it doesn't stop every 5 millimeters. So these two bottom buttons are for the vise closest to us. This is for the vise in the rear. The vise in the rear also has a lower slide that moves in and out, and so that's key for this machine when you're cutting material. And so we'll demonstrate the movement. This is slow, and we'll go fast, and this moves towards the back. And then in the front, it has a micro switch over here. And once it hits the trigger, right there, it zeroes out on your display, and also this light turns on. So all of these bottom lights need to be on for you to be able to run a cycle. So this tells you, hey, we're at the starting position to cut, and now you clamp everything. So you clamp this guy. This turns on. You clamp this guy. That turns on. Another thing, and we don't have workpiece on this machine right now, but to adjust the clamping pressure of your vise, it's these two guys here, and you loosen the nuts on the back and you adjust your pressure. I won't mess with them today, but that's where it's at. So now we have everything on. We have this on, and this on, and we'll come down a little bit on this. So you have your screen here. I'll turn on cooler. I'm gonna turn it off because I don't need it. And then you have this. This is basically your parameters, but to adjust the parameters, you have to be on F3. And I'm gonna set everything to 0. Start fresh, and you press right here. You press, let's say 0.1. Oh no, delete. 0.1. So it'll cut 100 dowel thick pieces. And how many pieces you want? Let's say I want 3. So that's all you need to do, but you need to press this button here, 1. So it selects this row to cut. If you have it deselected, then nothing will work. So you press this, and then come over here to automatic 2. This will be just one cut, and so you should be able now to turn this on. And this knob here controls the down feed speed and the cutting pressure. Right now it's not gonna cut anything, but so look at this right here. There's this switch up here. Once it stops pressing on that switch, the blade advances slower. So whenever depending on your workpiece material, diameter, and all that, it'll compensate for you. It'll slow down for you. So now you see that it unclamps, and then the rear vise will go to the back. It'll come forward, and then it'll go back. You can see how these blocks also come down. It's a hydraulic cylinder, and it puts pressure on top of your workpiece. And it's adjustable. You can rotate this guy to lower the block position, and you can also lower it here. That's pretty much it. The machine stops running afterwards, and the hydraulics turn off. And then, like I said earlier, if you want to turn on hydraulics again, you won't be able to, because you need to be over here. And then, if you want to reset your program, and you try doing it again, it won't let you, because you're not clamped. So reset this. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up and reset this. Get it into a. So everything should be clamped. Reset this. And I'll redo it. That's pretty much it. If you need to lubricate your machine with these guys here, you lift this up, and it'll start lubricating here slowly. So you need to make sure this is properly lubricated at all times. And there's one over there too. That's it.